the thing that inspires me to this day is that he was the first person to tell me to always understand people behind their intent. So in a professional setting, what I learned from Sheldon was how to lead with empathy. And that was the lesson that I then started a podcast with. And this is something we've always discussed back in the day, before I became almost like dubbed as the mental health ambassador of the Middle East and all that. And it's crazy because when I first met him, I thought he was like very different to how I feel right now. But understanding his translation of leading with a very strong back yet a soft front, I understood that in a professional setting, sometimes this relentless side will bug people, and that's okay, so long as you have that caring side that asks the right question, because you always have that energy that you will feel if you come across in the wrong way. And that is a skill set, emotional intelligence, that I think I learned a lot from Sheldon. I remember a time where I was working with Sheldon in a company, and I had interests that were against his, and I was very surprised for the first time that I was given a piece of advice that I just never thought that someone in that position would tell me do. And that was the first moment where I actually started to see that, caring side of a relentless person who obviously was very, very, very performance driven. Advice was follow your heart. The advice was, if you would like to stay here, it would be my pleasure. But if you believe that something greater is out there for you, be it, and you have my full support. And that's not something easy, especially when I came to fulfill a certain role. It would have made Sheldon look less than to maybe his superiors for making a bad hiree. And it takes a certain cut of a DNA to take one upon yourself for someone else to advance. That's not an ordinary response, but it makes you realize the quality and the caliber of person you're dealing with. And that's something I personally never forget.